All right, welcome to episode number 10.
Oh yes,
10 already?
If you show up for episode 11 next week, Brian's gonna have to count with his wiener.
we don't want that.
Well, you're out of fingers, so you got to
That'll be
go
10 and
with
a
it.
half.
So, yeah, 10. All right, so I'm Eddie, joined as usual by Garth here.
Garth, yes, Bobby Iraq.
And our special guest panelist this week is Aaron O'Neill. Aaron, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Excellent. So we got a really great matchup this week. This is like, I know our last few episodes with Todd, we had a great matchup every single one. And this one seems a lot like those matchups.
Yeah, went down to the wire for each one, I think.
Yeah, and I have a feeling this one's going to do the same. But before we do that, we should explain exactly how these matchups work. We take each artist's top 5 on Spotify. We match up song 1 versus song 1, song 2 versus song 2, and so on until we have 5 matchups. The 3 panelists will then vote on which song they like better to determine the point for that song. We do this for 5 songs, with the first band to win 3 points declared the winner and moving on in the tournament. We have provided links for all the songs below involved in the competition, so we encourage you to pause the video and play along. For bracket information and past matchups, please visit www.bandfights.com. All right, so today's matchup, it is the Scorpions versus Jefferson Airplane. So, yeah, this is Jefferson Airplane has those 2 awesome songs. It's kind of like Twisted Sister, where they have the 2 monster songs, and then after that you go, they're vulnerable after that.
I did watch that show.
Yeah.
I accidentally stumbled upon that and watched some of that, yeah.
Yeah, so that's hopefully Jefferson Airplane has a Burn in Hell at the end. I might vote for Burn in Hell anyway. But yeah.
I know that was a magical song.
But
that was a difference.
The Scorpions,
cool.
I don't know if they have songs that can match those top 2, but they are deep. Like, they have a lot of good songs. So this is a really good interesting matchup. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what Scorpions 5 are up there. I know Love at First Sting is their biggest album with a lot of hits on it, so I'm curious to see how many of those songs are going to be on there. But I don't really know any Jefferson Airplane. I don't know any Jefferson Train or Locomotive, or I have no idea. So I'm really going to have to see what comes up. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm curious. Scorpions would be a better concert, like you said, a deeper catalog, but we'll see what order these songs are in.
Yeah, this one's all on the song matchup for sure. So, all right, well, let's get into song 1. So song 1 for Jefferson Airplane, just a wicked song, Somebody to Love, and Wind of Change for the Scorpions. So
I thought Jim Carrey sang that.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jefferson Airplane covering Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I know. He did an awesome job.
All right, song 1. Yeah, song 1 in the bank here. Go ahead, Buer. You take the lead off spot.
Sure, no problem. You know what? I listened to Somebody to Love, and it's a good song. But after hearing, I'm serious about this. After hearing Jim Carrey sing it and then listening to the original, I can't give it my vote. I as it stands, I cannot give it my vote.
So you're voting for the
I'm voting for Winds of Change.
Right.
Or Wind.
Wind.
Yeah.
Singular. Because it will only get 1 vote. Singular.
All right. You got that right, because I'll go next.
Okay.
Somebody to Love. Somebody to Love is that's a great song. Like Grace Slick's voice is so there's like an anger to it. Like just when it kicks in.
Yeah, but don't you find it a little annoying the
No, I
the
don't.
the waiver?
No. See, you're wrong. You're so wrong. You're gonna get death threats over this for sure. At least I hope so.
Outside of the fact that
Wind
Wind
of-
of Change is a ballad,
Wind of
it's a
Change-
pretty solid tune.
Wind of Change is lame. It is. It's a lame song. It's definitely.
It
I like
had
this, and
everything. It
I
had
like-
whistling. It had a slow beginning to a climax with the
It had
drums.
zero
Come on.
harmonica. It had zero bagpipes, and it had no falsetto.
And no cowbell.
It had no cowbell. It was a good.
All right.
Whistling's. Yeah.
Well, we agree to disagree.
We do that. All right. So, Aaron,
Yeah.
you're the rookie. You get to.
I'm
you get to call this one.
happy to break this tie with Somebody to Love.
Yeah.
Wind of Change is a good song, but I prefer to listen to it when I'm in my car and I'm not forced to listen to it and focus on it. If it's just background noise, if I'm in an elevator, that's when it's best suited.
When I hear Wind of Change on the radio, I go, why didn't they play a good Scorpions song? Like that's the number one Spotify song for them. It's a crime.
That's the appalling part of this
Yeah,
whole
that's it. So, all right, well, 2-1 for Jefferson Airplane. They're on top. I thought it was going to be 3-0, but
No.
of course we got dummy here. So
thing. Yeah.
yeah. I think we got a 2-1. You're a dummy vote.
Yeah, sure.
Keep track of that one too.
So song 2.
There's more to come.
Song 2. I drank my beer. So if you vote against the Jefferson Airplane song, and this time I'm gonna hit you with this. Jefferson Airplane, White Rabbit. Like there's no doubt that if Somebody to Love is the number one song, White Rabbit's number 2. And for the Scorpions, Still Loving You, which is another interesting choice by Spotify. So
Yep.
we'll take a listen. All right, 2 songs in the bank right now. I'll let the new guy go first.
That was deja vu all over again.
Yeah.
I feel like it was instant replay of round 1. You've got a good upbeat song and then something to put you to sleep.
Yeah, Still Loving You is lame.
Yeah. If you would have asked me if I liked that song before it played, I would have said yes. I have a different opinion right now.
That's classic.
And that's why if you're watching this, take the time and listen to the songs, because you get a lot of times you'll hear the title of the song and you have it in your mind how it goes or what your feelings on that song are, and then you listen to it and it totally you remember things that you might not have, that your mind didn't remember.
Too many feelings in that song.
Yeah, that song is lame. So I'm gonna vote for Bobby here because he forfeit his vote from the first round. So 2 votes for White Rabbit, so it's a sweep.
All right.
No, I'll let you vote. Go ahead.
All right, I'm going to say that 6 minutes of Scorpions is probably the most meaningful in rock and roll history. But in this case, I'm going to have to go White Rabbit because that was painful.
Thank God you
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
that because
Sorry, I was.
I didn't want to waste this beer.
I
was gonna throw
I
it
know.
at
I saw that.
you. But you know what? Yeah, White Rabbit is such a cool song.
Yeah, it was a good tune.
It's so cool. Like it's haunting. Her voice is amazing. I know you keep complaining about it.
It's a classic.
It's just awesome. And we used to cover it, and I know our drummer Jimmy, he used to, if he had his way, we would have covered that 3 times a show. So he would have played that every set. So yeah, that was an easy one for me. So all right, as predicted, Jefferson Airplane up 2-0. Now here's where it gets interesting because I'm not too familiar with what's left of Jefferson Airplane's catalog.
Yeah.
And I know the Scorpions have a deep catalog. So this is where it gets interesting. This is where we can cue the comeback. So for song 3, Jefferson Airplane, Today. And for the Scorpions, surprisingly, the third song, you would have thought it was the first one.
Yeah.
Rock You Like a Hurricane. Can the Scorpions stay alive?
Oh.
I'll take the first vote. For
All
me,
right.
it's Rock You Like a Hurricane. I'm not familiar with that Jefferson Airplane song. It was okay. It's definite. There's a definite drop off though. Like, it is not as good as the first two. And Rock You Like a Hurricane. I remember back in the '80s, it being horribly overplayed. That video where they're in like that cage and everybody's trying to. Seen that video 800 million times. It was on the radio everywhere. But when you listen to it like with fresh ears, it's a really good song. Like, it's a really well constructed song. It gets my vote. Rock You Like a Hurricane. Bobby?
There you go. So, yeah, I mean, you can't compete with Rock You Like a Hurricane, but I'm going to say the Today song, it started out slow, but it was actually a pretty catchy song.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not. Yeah, like
yeah,
I said,
it was-
it's not bad, but it's definitely not White Rabbit or Somebody to Love.
No, it wasn't as strong as that, but
it's a good song for that era. Like,
Yeah.
it's a, like Aaron said, it's a good '60s era song.
Yeah. Today, it's not a bad song, but it's not a good song.
What it really isn't. What it really
To be
isn't.
honest.
It's not a cover or this. It's not the predecessor to the Smashing Pumpkins version.
No, that one's actually better. And Rock You Like a
I don't
Hurricane.
know. I'm not a big fan of Today, but
I don't love it. Don't mind it.
like I like the Smashing Pumpkins, but that's
Yeah.
one of my favorites. But anyway, who cares about them? We're talking about these two bands. So yeah.
Yeah, Rock You Like a Hurricane, hands down. I don't get tired of it. I know it's one that's overplayed a lot, but I never change the channel when it's on.
I do sometimes, but again, I'm not really listening to it.
You're supposed to turn it up.
This time I listen to it. It's a good song. So
that is one song, and this is one band that when I'm listening to the words, I know I'm not hearing what he's really singing.
it's because he's singing in German. He's got a German lisp,
Yeah, German lisp, yeah.
like all Germans do.
Like at the end in the chorus, when he says, and it's love at first sting, like
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that for the longest time.
I didn't know that until you just told me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Listen to it again. You haven't heard it enough.
Turn it up. Stop changing the channel.
Stop paying attention to your driving. Just listen
Yeah.
to the Scorpions. All right, so the Scorpions staying alive. So they're still down 2-1, and we're on to song number 4, which is going to be for Jefferson Airplane,
Ooh.
Embryonic Journey, and Send Me an Angel for
Oh, wow.
the Scorpions.
Yikes.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
gonna
geez.
be interesting. So
That this Jefferson Airplane song is to really suck.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say
Send Me an Angel's terrible, but
Send me another song.
Let's see what song sucks most.
Send me another song. All right, can the Scorpions stave off elimination for another round? Let's. Well, Aaron, you wanted to go first, so.
Well, I'm not going to help the Scorpions on this one.
Oh,
I think that was the first time I've ever heard Embryonic Journey. And nice instrumental.
it is an instrumental, yeah. I wasn't expecting an instrumental, but yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah, it was easy to listen to. It wasn't too long. Didn't drive me crazy. And as far as Send Me an Angel, I would have preferred somebody send me some earplugs. So, yeah, Embryonic Journey gets my vote.
All right, Bobby,
Wow.
are you gonna bury the Scorpions once and for all?
You know what? I'm a fellow German,
Yeah.
and I want to give them a chance. Want to give them that chance of
Well,
survival.
We're all Canadian, and we've buried every Canadian band we've.
Yeah, that's true too. So my vote goes to Embryonic Journey.
I'm surprised you voted for it since you can't say it.
Yeah, I know.
Should be a rule.
Well, it's not the first time. And I like the fact that she didn't sing in this song.
Yeah, I know you've been complaining about Grace Slick's voice the whole time, and yeah, an instrumental. Actually, an instrumental helped them.
Yeah, it did.
Well, my vote doesn't matter, but I'm gonna make it a sweep. Embryonic Journey it's a like Aaron said, it's nice and short. It's just guitar. Has a real Zeppelin feel to it.
Yep.
And Send Me an Angel is just lame. It's such a lame ballad. I can't imagine anybody listening to that song on purpose, let alone 100 million people on Spotify.
No, it's a throwaway.
Yeah, it's garbage. It's awful.
Yeah, but it's probably countless people's wedding song,
No.
or in their.
I'd like to see where those couples are now.
Yeah, they're all divorced. If that was your wedding song, have a happy divorce.
Yeah. Send me a lawyer.
Oh my gosh. It's like gift that keeps giving, Clark.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so Jefferson Airplane, moving on. I thought the Scorpions could make a comeback, and I bet if I could pick the Scorpions songs, they would. And
Agreed. Yeah.
Any three of us, we could pick 5 Scorpion songs. You know, this last song would probably be in that list.
Yep.
It's a great song.
Yep.
So for our last matchup, I know it doesn't matter, but for Jefferson Airplane, it's High Flying Bird, and for the Scorpions, No One Like You. All right, so Jefferson Airplane's already moving on. Can the Scorpions make this a respectable matchup? I'll go first. No One Like You it's a really good song. High Flying Bird, I've never listened to that song before. It's a really good song. I really enjoyed it. It's actually a tough choice because I really like both songs. I'll give the Scorpions some love. No One Like You for me.
Good, because if you were going to vote for High Flying Bird, I was going to ask you to sing it back to me. Because I guaranteed you don't remember it. It's going to put you right on the spot. But anyways, my vote is...
Well, you didn't like High Flying Bird?
Yeah, but it's not...
No, it's not.
I mean, it was good at the time, but it doesn't stick with you. I mean, and No One Like You is a great song.
No One Like You. Anybody can sing that back because that's the main line of the chorus, except for you because I've seen you screw up the main line of the
exactly.
chorus. But High Flying Bird, I mean, I don't think they say it during the song. I go, High Flying Bird. That's not really a good, great slick voice, but I need more warble to it.
Oh my gosh, I've changed my vote now.
But anyway, so you're going with Scorpions.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Yeah.
unanimous?
Yeah, for sure. No One Like You. It's a good song. It's
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
All right, well, Scorpions take the last song, but it doesn't matter because Jefferson Airplane moves on.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this was a crime because we were talking about the songs that are not in the Spotify list for Scorpions that are great.
So many good songs.
Great songs. Like, for me, The Zoo, like, when I saw the Scorpions, I'm like, The Zoo is my favorite song. I didn't expect it to be number 1.
Yep.
But it definitely should be in their top 5. Like, The Zoo, that song is so cool. The way it starts with that heavy riff and then that slow grooving beat. It's awesome. And Aaron mentioned Big City Lights, which is a great song.
Yep.
I mean, it's a crime. It's a Spotify assassination. Spotify Nation,
Yep.
you ruined it again.
Yeah.
But you know what? Jefferson Airplane's a great band. I'm glad I'm going to get to listen to those songs again too. So
I think they should rename Spotify Balladify. But
what?
I'm trying to fit in ballad with if I. You do it.
Balladify.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Balladify.
Yeah.
If I. Whatever.
Yeah. It's
unfortunate.
It is. It's an unfortunate series of
A series of
events.
unfortunate songs.
So, Jefferson Airplane moving on. So, make sure you check out the tournament. I'm not sure what I think they're bracket C or B. Bracket B.
Yeah.
Yes. So bracket B. So they're moving on. So make sure you go to www.bandfights.com. Check out the tournament brackets and check out we have a band tab, so see which bracket your favorite band is in and how we're gonna screw them over, or how Spotify's gonna
Yep.
screw them over.
Yep. Don't take the blame for that.
Yeah, I'm not. I take no blame for this one. So, yeah. So, I guess we'll move on to next week. Next week we got it's kind of a weird matchup. I'm kind of interested how you guys will take it. We got Soul Asylum versus Papa Roach. So, Brian always wants to have bands that are in the same genre. This is two bands that are the same, pretty much.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Papa
Yep.
Roach and Soul Asylum, they're pretty much the same. So make sure if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the video too. And as Wortman says,
Smash that like button.
and we'll see you next week on Band Fights.